Our friend, Sean Spicer. My goodness. Great to see you.
It's good to see you in Rhode Island as opposed to in D.C.
How funny was that? When you were, and Sal, just out of the actor, when you were at coming out of the West Wing, what was your reaction when, number one, someone called your name, and number two, it was me saying, hey, Sean?
I think it was more surprising to see you because you're like thinking, I think I know who that is, but what are they doing here?
Yes.
What am I doing here? So it was a confluence of two random things at once. It was kind of neat to realize, like, oh, that's John.
It is. And I even said, that's Sean Spicer of Barrington. That's
right.
Now, Sean, first of all, what has it been like with Dancing with the Stars? I mean, it's really incredible what's happening.
It's been amazing. I thought this would be just fine to do. It would be a few weeks, and it's turned into now the 7th week, well over halfway through the show. And I think what's cool for me is, A, I'm having a blast doing it. It's fun. It's completely out of my comfort zone and new. But when you realize that the only reason I'm staying on that show is because people are out there voting, it's pretty kind of, it's humbling, right? I think people are actually stopping and wanting us to continue. So it's been, I've really exceeded the expectations I had going into the show and had an absolute blast doing it, meeting folks, and heading into another week. We'll see how it goes.
Now, I follow you on Instagram, and you posted this is going to be like a Halloween theme, and you were in Newport.
I was. We just literally practiced this morning in Newport, practiced yesterday in Newport. We shot a scene in Bristol last night that'll air on Monday, I hope. But yeah, so we build the practices around where I am. And so came up here, and then I'm leaving here straight to Logan to fly back to LA. We've got, because it's a double week, actually, to do what we normally do. Then we have to do a team dance, so we've got extra rehearsals built in. That was not, part of my thinking when I signed up to come back to do this event. I thought, okay, there's no way I'll be on the show, and then didn't realize the demand of the schedule either, because we've got to get back and rehearse right away to get team dance in. We've got a full day tomorrow, a double rehearsal, and head right into Sunday's dress. It's like.
So they come right with you on the road. So Lindsay Arnold, she's in Rhode Island.
She is officially probably not. But she is taking the flight ahead of me because she can get back quicker, and they just got to get ahead of the schedule. But yeah,
ABC follows you. They were right here.
Yeah, I mean the producer was here, our camera crew, and Lindsay, and then. Obviously, since this isn't part of the show, they're on the flight ahead of us. We'll be right behind them when we land, and then go again when we, pick up right when we land. It's a pretty unbelievably demanding schedule because you're practicing, and then, part of this is there's a lot of elements to the show in terms of promotions and fittings, blah 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 blah. So, I built in. Here was some things in my contract that I had to come back and do, but we didn't anticipate that this would be the team dance week, and meaning that it doubles our workload. So we've got to get back and then immediately go back in rehearsal, and go back tomorrow morning, start right off the first thing in the morning.
Now, Sean, again, folks, it's John DePetro, Sean Spicer. We'll keep him just another minute. How was it? Your reaction? President Trump retweeted, "Vote for Sean."
Well, I mean, the funny part was actually ahead of that. The president called me on Sunday to catch up, and I was sitting in my trailer getting ready for the show, and we were just catching up on a bunch of things. And he said, so I see you're doing really well on the show, and he said, I'd like to support you. And I said, of course, Mr. President, I'd love your support. And
was this in person or on the phone?
It was on the phone.
It was on the phone.
Yeah. So I was in LA getting ready for the show last Sunday, and he called, and we had a great conversation about a bunch of things, and then he said, obviously it sounds like you're doing great and having fun, and I'm gonna, I'd love to support you. And I said, well, I'd love your support. And next thing you know, there's a tweet going out
to 65 million people.
That's not a bad way to be in a competition, right?
That is fantastic.
Not just the president, but all of the people that follow him, that support his agenda, obviously want to continue to support the people who support his agenda. So it was neat seeing that, and obviously he retweeted another tweet yesterday, or last Monday night. So it's been great having the support of that whole side. Don Jr. and so many other folks, that were part of the effort that I've been part of.
It is so funny, and you seem like you're having such a fun time doing it.
Well, that's the thing, right? I'm not naturally a gifted dancer, and so it's if you don't go into this having fun, then you're in the wrong thing. This isn't a real competition in the sense that no one's trying to be a professional dancer. Like, you're going there to have a blast, and I think that was the whole part of the reason I really wanted to go in there and just say, hey, you live once, enjoy yourself.
Now, Sean, also, on top of that, that was really nice. I mean, what is your family and wife's reaction? You dedicated a song to her. What's been that reaction been like?